Okay. So, when do you notice the moon?
At night.
Is it mainly at night? Only at night?
No, it's, well, yeah, mainly at night, but like you can see it at like twilight when it's like first starting to come up and the sun is starting to go down, and then in the like early morning,
Okay.
like right as the sun is coming up.
Okay. And so how do you know how do you know that's the moon? Like besides like from learning as like a child, like this is what the moon looks like, like what detailed characteristic about it like indicates that's our moon?
It's spherical, gray, white, has some dots in it.
Yeah. Do we know why it's outside of our Earth? Why we see her?
It was a big rock, right, that was coming to Earth, and then our atmosphere like didn't allow it to come into the Earth.
Okay.
Like, and so then it started a
Gravitational pull?
yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's gone through it, right? Like she hit stuff. So what's on the moon that indicates that? Like her like the history of what it's gone through.
It has craters, which is like stuff like meteors and other rocks and things have hit it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And what is the purpose of it, like being there? Like, why is it so? We said that it was there because of gravitational pull, correct?
Yes, and it is why the oceans have waves. And so, like, when the moon is farther from us, the waves are smaller, and then when the moon is closer to us, the waves get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't it protect us from other stuff?
like its pull kind of like prevents things from like also affecting us. No?
Yeah.
I can't confirm entirely, but I believe so.
Okay.
So, so we're gonna kind of like segue from the moon now, talking about more of the Earth, because we talk about like how the moon impacts us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do we understand that the Earth has how many hemispheres?
2.
What are their names? Do you know?
The north and south?
Yeah, so
Okay.
So here I have like kind of like a diagram. So we've got like our western hemisphere here, right, and our eastern over here, and then also like the north
Oh, okay.
and south. It's like just how they're split up.
Earth, okay.
So looking at this, all the sections that we have, would you expect them all to have the same season at the same time?
No.
Why not?
Because the sun and the moon are at not like they're opposite of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's summertime in America, it's which I don't know what hemisphere that is. Western.
Girl.
Right?
Let me see. I thought, what? Hold up. This is so embarrassing.
Holding up.
Western and northern hemisphere.
Yeah, Western hemisphere.
Yes.
Okay, so when the sun is
You're good.
it's like the opposite on the eastern hemisphere. Like I think about it how like night and day. So when we're asleep here in Texas and like going to bed, people in China are just now waking up.
Right.
So like summer here is winter in Australia, and vice versa. But I don't actually like, because we're all spinning.
Mm-hmm.
It's all spinning around and going around, so I don't understand.
Right. We're all like a big orbit.
Yeah, so I don't understand why seasons happen, because we're still spinning
Okay.
while we're spinning.
So do you think that, are you saying like it doesn't make sense that we have different seasons? Like it should technically just be the same because we're constantly moving. So why is it not evening out? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a question actually. Like I know why it's like this is. So if we're talking about like the different seasons, so what season are we in right now? What technically Texas doesn't get all seasons, right?
Yeah.
What should we be in though?
Fall.
So what would, since we're on the Western Hemisphere, what would the Eastern Hemisphere be going through right now?
Spring.
Spring? So Australia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you think spring? Is it kind of like what you said before?
Yeah, like if summer equals winter, then fall equals spring.
Okay. And then do we think that like global warming is actually affecting the way that we are actually experiencing these? So right now, what would you say, even though we're in Texas, what are we experiencing right now? Is it a true fall?
Yes and no. I feel like it always changes, like like just the older the earth gets, the closer to the sun that we get, the hotter things are going to be. But like I feel like because of global warming and because of the things that people are doing to the earth, it's making the heat come faster and worse. And so that like starts droughts and worsens hurricanes and stuff.
Is it only the heat that's being changed?
I mean, the heat is worsening quicker, but like, yes.
Okay. So earlier you said that we're getting closer to the sun. How do you know that?
Things I've seen online.
Okay.
And don't we move like 8 feet or something every year?
Everything kind of shifting closer as the pull gets stronger. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that one of the main factors of global warming? Just that we're getting closer to the sun?
I think it's a factor, but also I feel like we are, like as people, just adding to the fact that we're moving closer to the sun.
Okay. So we're kind of like
humans are the number one factor as to why things are getting worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is like one of the main problem you think that we emit?
Definitely pollution is a problem. Like I think fracking is also a problem. Because it takes like nutrients out of the soil and like literally the ground like helps keep like heat compacted. And trash too, like littering, because it's just killing things quicker. So like,
do you think that things being sent out into space to dispose of are going to affect the way things will evolve around us?
Oh yeah, like there's a whole, like Earth has an entire like Saturn ring of like trash and junk and old satellites, new satellites, like satellites that don't work anymore, broken, and that definitely has an effect on the atmosphere.
So earlier you said that we're moving closer to the sun, right? So since we're all kind of moving, do you think there's anything that's moving away from us or moving towards us?
I've heard that there's a black hole that's coming, but I can't really like say too much detail on it because I don't know that much about it.
Right.
But there's a meteor, right? That's coming. And it's either gonna shoot like right past us or like into us.
Is it next year?
I think it's next year.
The one in April?
Yes. I was about to say it's in April.
Yeah.
So
Dang. Do you think that we could prevent that?
No.
No. Just
Well,
gotta let it hit us.
I mean, like, we could shoot something at it, make it explode in the air, but then
It's just gonna.
it's gravity. It's all just gonna fall and create more.
So do you think our gravitational pull kind of pulls everything into us, or is it to a level that that doesn't happen? That not everything comes down at us.
Yeah, not everything comes down at us. Like, it's almost like a bubble of, or like a shield, kind of.
Mhm.
And I know, like, a lot of other rocks and stuff, like, they'll come at us, but then because of gravitational pull and because of the moon, it'll just, like, continue into the orbit.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
not everything hits us, obviously.
Okay. Could you elaborate on, I guess, what now you think of the moon's relation to us? Like how, if where it's moving, how it's going, like its orbit, like what when you think of our relationship with the moon, what is it? What's the idea that immediately comes to your brain?
Helps with the tides, helps with the atmosphere, protects us. I know it has a lot of, like, it helps like plants and agriculture and things
Okay.
like that. I know there's water on it, but I think that's about all I know.
Okay. So earlier we were talking, I keep bringing it up, but like I'm gonna keep bringing it up. How we're getting closer to the sun, right? What is, like, elaborate on the action of what's happening. What are the planets all doing?
So, like, here's the sun, and then here's Earth, and the moon is like right here.
Okay.
It's like sun, Earth, moon. It's like this. But it's like the Earth is spinning on an axis.
Okay.
Axis.
Yes.
Which, why? Like,
Why are we at like a little tilt?
But, like, how do they even know that it's a tilt? Like, you can put the North and South Pole anywhere you want.
Really?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
a ball is a ball.
Okay.
I don't get why it's like, but sure.
Okay.
So it's like this and spinning around like this. And then this moon doesn't turn. It just spins with us.
Okay. So what is the action? Do we know the terms?
Rotating.
Okay. Rotation.
No, it's okay. Wait, the Earth is spinning and rotating, and the moon is just following.
Okay. They both start with R's. Follow.
Rotation, and I feel like I know this, but it's been a while.
Good.
What is it?
Revolution.
I was not gonna get that.
Very
I
good.
was not gonna get that.
So we're revolving, right?
Oh yeah, revolving.
So where are we revolving? As a such lead person.
We're revolving the sun,
Okay.
and we're rotating,
What is it? Let me see.
and the moon is just revolving.
Let me. Okay, what? You know what? Okay. So.
We got props.
Okay. If this is our sun,
Right.
right? She's big and yellow.
Right.
And this is us. What shape are we moving in around the sun?
Circular.
Circular?
Yeah.
So it's perfectly.
Oh no, it's an oval.
Is it?
That's why we have seasons.
Okay.
That's why we have seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an oval, so it's like.
And is that all of our planets, or is it only Earth?
Isn't Venus? Isn't Venus similar? That's why.
Do you know the order of the planets? So we got sun.
My very. Earth's number 3. My very extra. Something about something pizza. My very excited mother just served us pizza.
Okay, and let's name those planets.
Okay, Mars, Venus, Earth, Jupiter. No. Wait. There's Neptune.
There's a Neptune. Where is she?
She served us pizza. Okay. Mars, Venus, Earth. That's where Neptune is.
So it's
Mercury. Ha.
There you
Okay. Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and then Pluto, but Pluto's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet.
Okay. So how many planets is that? Count out. 9. Do it again.
It's 8. I've said 8. Where's Neptune?
Are you missing Neptune only?
My very exciting mother just served us nachos. Not pizza. It is 8 because Pluto is the 9th.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn. No. Fuck. Sorry.
You're fine. She said that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
It's really frustrating.
Okay. I'm gonna do it right. Okay. Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Bingo.
Okay.
You ate it.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. So now knowing how many planets we got, right?
Uh-huh.
Which one is the closest?
Mars.
And how do we know that?
Telescopes.
Right? Okay. So
It's very hot.
very
I
hot.
don't know why we're trying to live there.
Jump scare. Wait. Okay. So you said Mars is the very close to the sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if Mars is the hottest out of all the planets,
Right.
how does it get colder? Which one's the coldest?
Neptune.
And why?
Because it's the farthest away.
And what does it look like being farthest away?
Like,
Okay. And it's moving in what kind of shape?
is it also an oval?
Is it? Or does it get more circular?
I think it gets more circular.
Okay. So, knowing that, you said you made the connection with seasons. How did you do that? Why?
Because if we're moving in an oval, like, no, well, that still doesn't make sense to me. Well, wait, yet,
No? Because what you're saying
right,
is
because,
that...
like, this would be summer, winter, but we're also moving. But each day is one whole rotation.
Around what?
Like, it's like, here's today. And so, like, I don't understand why
So how long is our revolution?
365 days.
Okay, in a rotation?
Sometimes 366.
Because of what?
Leap year.
What does that mean? What is leap year?
I don't care, and I don't know. I don't care. Why do we still have daylight savings time? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't care.
So does daylight savings and spring forward, do you get it at all, or you're just like, it's a waste of time?
I know that it was originally for farming purposes, like to give the farmers one extra day to like,
harvest?
Yeah, to harvest and to get their stuff ready for like the next season and stuff. But I feel like we don't really need it anymore. Like everything is so mass produced.
Well, it would be fine if we just forgot about it. It does nothing for us.
Yeah.
Do you think that kind of gives like, what do you think it's wasting besides our time?
I don't know, maybe paper for the calendars.
Yeah. Because the extra day, okay.
Yeah, like...
So, what do you think about people who are born leap year then?
I have a friend who was born on leap year, and she just celebrated it on March 1st, her birthday.
Yeah. Doesn't that suck?
Yeah. Like, you're not even celebrating
Your actual day.
Your actual day. But technically you are. Like,
you are, but because leap year, wouldn't you say that it's like technically off every time because you're a year forward then a year behind a day?
I mean, it's like we have 7 days in a week. Every day's the same. But we have I know it's not, but every day is the same.
Okay.
There's 7 days. 7 isn't... I haven't really done the math. But 7 can't go into 365 evenly.
Okay.
So, like, we're off. Well, then make it a different number.
Okay. Okay.
Change the weeks. I don't know.
Right?
Change the number of days that are in a week. Change the number
Add more days.
Yeah,
more days.
Yeah, there's
okay.
Change the number of seconds in a minute and fix it.
Do you think that would fix everything? Switching up our whole system?
I mean, obviously nobody would be into it,
right?
Because that's just how we've learned. But like, someone was just like, "That's a number." Like an inch is what?
So you think that these systems that we've built, like the calendar year,
Mm-hmm.
the metric system, it's all just like a why?
Yeah.
There's no point.
I mean, the Mayan calendar is the reason why we all thought the world was gonna end in
2012, right?
So like, but it didn't. So like, I feel like that should have changed everything. I mean, like that should have been an awakening for like literally nothing matters.
Yeah.
Nothing exists. Everything is made up.
Well, people celebrated that day, didn't they? The day of the world ending.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, going back really quick to what you were talking about with leap year and stuff, do you think that kind of disrupts our birthdays as well? Because we're adding a day in the year and we're prolonging ours.
Yeah, every 7 years your birthday is on the same day, right? But every 4 years there's an extra day added. So
it's slowly getting farther and farther from our actual day of birth. We
Mm-hmm.
actually don't really know our age then, no? It's just shifting one day.
yeah, like if you think about it as like a timeline, if you scrunch everything together, like we should be older than we are, or we should be, or would it be younger? Because we're adding time between the time that we were born.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
What else you got for me?
So, do you know anything else about like the other celestial bodies we have in our universe? About like maybe their revolution time, their temperatures?
I know that Jupiter has a big, is it called Jupiter's eye? It's a red eye. Saturn has rings and 8 moons. The biggest one is called the Titan. I feel like we don't talk enough about the other planets' moons.
Right?
Like,
because
there's like one, I don't know which one it is, but one of them has like a lot, like 300 or something, right?
I think it's Jupiter.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. That's insane.
It's like, why? What are they doing up there?
Yeah, what are they doing? What are they doing? I believe there's life somewhere else.
Real.
Because we're not the exception. And Jupiter's just a big ball of gas, right? Or is that one of the other ones?
I know. It's just a hurricane.
Yeah. So like, how is that a planet?
There's too much air. There's like, where's the core at?
Yeah. I mean, other than the core is like the center of something, but like,
right?
What describes a planet?
I believe a planet is, because it's also about size, because remember how we got rid of Pluto, because it was a dwarf planet, so it wasn't necessarily an actual planet in our solar system.
Yeah.
So, kind of, we're talking about their planets, right? So, they're moons. What do we know about moons? What do moons go through?
I actually don't know.
You don't think they change?
I mean, other than just craters and getting hit by stuff, but they have their own, moons have their own gravitational pull. Like, they have their own atmosphere, don't they?
I don't think they have an atmosphere.
Okay. But I know that like our moon has very little gravity. So like moons that are farther from their planets have less and less gravity.
Right. So they're easier to kind of get knocked out of there.
Yeah.
Stopping everything.
Yeah.
So if we think about moons, and so we said that the moon affects our tides, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is kind of affecting how we perceive the moons? Our moon in particular, but we can also think about other moons as well. What affects them, of how we see them? So you said earlier, yes, we see them during the day and night, but when we look at them, does it always look perfect?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I understand your question. Okay. They go through phases. They don't, though. It's just based on the light, and how the Earth blocks the sun's light or doesn't block the sun's light from the moon. So it starts off like this, and that's called full. And then, what is it? It's waxing first, and then waning. And it goes from full to gibbous to half to crescent to null. What is it?
To null?
Null, like just nothing. Or like it's not there.
Well, would you call that? So we have full moon, and
Yeah.
then what moon?
Something gibbous.
So there's new moon,
Oh, yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
if it's full, we're just saying it goes to black.
Yeah, new moon.
New moon, right?
Okay.
So continue.
Yeah.
So
and there's like the blood moon, which is, it's like, it looks bigger.
and it changes, right? It looks like a little.
It looks like a grapefruit. And then there's another one, a blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a few other moons.
So it's just different like terms of the moon, but do you think that like actually changes anything? No. Just call it the moon.
I think blue moons make the like waves like worse, right? Or like higher, so they're more dangerous.
I think so. What does the red moon do? You know anything about that? I couldn't tell you.
Is it the same thing as a harvest moon? Is the harvest moon the same thing as the
Red moon.
what did I just call it?
So, girl, it essentially is just a total lunar eclipse. It has no special astronomical significance.
Okay.
But if you so a new moon is what? What does it look like?
Nothing.
Dark, right?
Yeah.
Super dark. And a full moon?
It's just the full white gray circle.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So why does it look like that? How is the sun hitting it?
Like full on. Like here's the sun, here is Earth.
Okay, I'll hold Earth and you. Okay, we can. Moon.
Perf. Okay. Just break this off. Okay, so here is the sun, and then the moon would be like here. I'm totally getting.
Okay. So this is the Earth and this is the moon, right? Okay. So the sun is hitting this directly, right? We're hitting the moon. That is better.
Okay.
Okay.
Here she is.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like super close.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is that now? What phase is that?
this is well, okay. This, okay. Like, I'm trying to get, like, okay, here.
Okay.
Sun, Earth, Moon is here. So it's half. Because from us looking at it, like, you know, you see this. And then if it's like
You got it.
oh my gosh. Okay. If it's like this, then that's new moon because
There you go.
yeah.
There we go.
So then it like comes here and that's half, and then when it's like here it's full, and yeah. And then when there's a lunar eclipse,
Okay.
it's because it's like here, and like the one that just happened, the sun is it goes in the middle,
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so then it makes like a little blocking.
You did it.
I did.
That's it. Look, this is the exact. You took you a minute, but you got that exact diagram.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So you understand the phases now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does the shadow represent anything?
Other than where the moon is related to the Earth, I feel like no.
Okay. Well, that honestly concludes my interview. You did great. So thank you.
I loved being a part of it.
Look at our. What is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.